The European Chamber of Commerce outlines its plans for 2016, an election year. As Michelle Long tells us, the group plans to focus on Mindanao, small and medium enterprises, and education.
The European Chamber of Commerce is bullish about Mindanao. In fact, the group is setting up a Mindanao Business Council to help businesses there connect with European companies. But first, government should ensure peace and security in the region, and the Bangsamoro Basic Law could be one way to go.
Peace in Mindanao will pave the way for success in business. That's why we are branching out. We have branched out to Mindanao, and we will reinforce that and try to focus a little bit more on Mindanao, especially if it comes to mining, agricultural, because that's really the core of the rice bowl in the Philippines. And the BPO industry has to branch out of the main cities. So Mindanao would certainly be, I guess, on your map as well. Right?
The group believes the Philippines can replicate and even outdo Thailand's booming tourism sector, although playing catch-up in the manufacturing industry could be a tall order. The reason, it says, is the lack of support for the small players.
Manufacturing has never traditionally been a very, very strong field for the Philippines because we do not have enough small and medium enterprises that support the larger manufacturers. So what we do here is basically assembly, not really manufacturing. But it's an area that can be explored, but it took Taiwan 20, 30 years to explore that, and I think we have lost quite a bit of time in that sector.
The group adds if the government successfully strengthens these industries, then the 10 million overseas Filipino workers will be enticed to come back, work here, and be with their families. Meanwhile, with election season just around the corner, the group stresses it doesn't really matter who wins. But the group does have one unsolicited advice for the next leadership: focus on education.
This government has actually spent more than any previous government in the educational sector, but it's still about 2% of GDP. Countries around us, like Malaysia, Singapore, are spending 5 to 6% of their GDP on this sector, and it's very important. We see that in the industry I'm in, the BPO sector, that is becoming a little harder nowadays to find the talent that we need for future expansion.
This, the group says, should help the Philippines take advantage of the so-called demographic sweet spot, a window where a bigger portion of the population is comprised of a young, consumption-driven workforce. Michelle Long, ABS-CBN News.